With the April 8th solar eclipse quickly approaching, Spectral Searches wanted to investigate the event and what that might mean on a paranormal level, specifically with communication and visualization of ghosts and spirits. Solar eclipses have caused fear, inspired curiosity, and have been associated with myths, legends, and superstitions throughout history. Even today, an eclipse of the sun is considered a bad omen in many cultures. However, as our scientific understandings have evolved, there are many cultures that no longer fear the darkening skies, stars shining during the day, and the blackening of the sun. We know what it is, but how will it affect us? Some find the solar eclipse to be a very spiritual moment and find connection, grounding, and enlightenment while observing or being in the presence of the eclipse. Others find that they may have disorientation and lightheadedness afterwards that mediums can associate with a normal result from an impactful frequency shift. While the individual spirituality and experience is very personal, what will the eclipse bring on a paranormal level? We can't know for sure, but here are some theories Spectral Searches has. When the sun is shining, it hits the upper atmosphere and charges particles through ionization, creating the ionosphere. This level of atmosphere is how long-distance radio waves are transmitted. Our radio signals bounce off of the ionosphere and can travel great distances. During nighttime, the ionosphere thins, and our radio waves can reach higher into the atmosphere and bounce further distances. But what about an eclipse? An eclipse is not like nighttime, and rather than simply thinning the ionosphere, the shadow of the moon causes rapid cooling of the atmosphere, followed by reheating. This creates bow waves, like a fast-moving riverboat in the atmosphere. So what does that mean for communication? Some believe that ghosts and spirits can communicate through manipulation of radio waves. A good example of this is the spirit box. If the spirits are selectively influencing artificially created radio waves to form sentences on a spirit box, think of plucking words out of the radio to make a sentence on the box, then it would make sense that the eclipse would limit the radio waves available, or at the least make them harder to pluck from a more disturbed atmosphere. If the spirits communicate through close-range radio waves that do not need to bounce off of or through the ionosphere, it may not have much of an impact at all. So, hypothetically speaking, if there is a decrease in long-distance radio waves and spirits require those to communicate, will there be any way to communicate with them? The visualization of ghosts and spirits has been thought to be influenced by electromagnetic radiation. Joshua P. Warren speculated that we see more ghosts at night because solar radiation is reduced, which allows an easing of our electromagnetic field on Earth. If this is the case, what happens to the electromagnetic field on Earth when the eclipse goes by? That's going to be quite interesting. This eclipse is going to be different than others because the sun is at its peak in its 11-year cycle. The corona of the eclipse, that ring you see around the moon, should be quite spectacular, and it's said to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see. It is also said that during this peak in the cycle, the sun's electromagnetic field itself is more chaotic, but there's also less solar radiation hitting the Earth, which could suggest an increase in ability of ghosts and spirits to visualize, materialize, or interact with their environments. So, if you're looking for radio wave communication with ghosts or spirits, your luck might not change. If you're looking for some ghosts caught visually, you may have better luck. And if you're looking to see a once-in-a-lifetime solar eclipse, be sure to wear the proper eye protection. So go out, have fun, and embark on your own spectral searches.